I believe we're good to go. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're tuning in from. Welcome to another live. The markets are open, and this is important right now because if you want to pass your Topstep combine fast before the year ends, build consistency, and start seeing real results, the time to act is in this moment. Well, the market is actually moving, not later when you're just watching. I'm Roderick Mack, head trader of MTF, that's Max Trading Family, where I teach and help traders to pass their Topstep combines fast, trade better and more consistently, and grow together into profitable traders. Tonight, I'll be trading my practice account for testing the exact strategy I use to pass my Topstep combines in just 2 days with 2 trades. The full breakdown is linked in the second link in the description if you'd like to learn more about that. If you're new to trading, don't worry because I got something for you as well. My 0 to 1 trading guide, which is the third link in the description, which will help you place your first trade and actually understand it. During the live, I'll share my entries, my stop loss, and my thought process as I trade, so you can see exactly how I read the charts, manage risk, and execute. So, here's what you do next. Stay focused, breathe, take your time, ask questions when you need to ask a question, and watch carefully because one good trade at a time is all it takes. Profits are in your patience, and if you want more hands-on guidance, join the community. Me and the family and the guys and the girls do the first link in the description to trade live with me and the crew, ask questions, and level up faster. Quick disclaimer for tonight. Nothing here is financial advice. I'm simply sharing my trades and my process. You're responsible for your own trades and risk. All right, let's dive into it. Pull up the comments here. Oh, nope, wrong button. Let's see. Man, I missed yesterday's live. I had an event I had to be at. And by the time I got home, it was just a little too late. Today was FOMC. By the looks of it, it was pretty eventful a little bit there. Make sure everything's good. Okay, boom. I got the matter of fact. Alright, got everything moving clean on that end. Cool. So first things first, let me go ahead and break down. Make sure everything is in there. Let me go ahead and break down this morning's trade. So I ended up taking a trade this morning with the crew. A beautiful trade. Ended up clearing. Let's see. And again, on the 1 minute, let's go ahead and break down the strategy. Let me find where we were trading at this morning. So this was FOMC there. Something I had up on the 5 minute. I believe around here. So today was a quick morning. My favorites, especially if we get something early on. So boom, if you're new to the setup, let me break through it real quick. Let me make sure this is nice and good in frame. Yep. So the strategy is simple. Hello. Sup, Salim? Hopefully I said that right. Salim Afghan. Excuse me if I did not say that right, but hello, welcome to the live. I'm just breaking down this morning's trade, which is beautiful sales at market open. So if you're new to the strategy, I start at market open. For me, it's 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, or whenever New York open is for you. So as soon as the market open, I'm looking for 4 things to concur for me to hop in. Step 1, a new lower low or higher high. As you see here, price was melting. We broke these lows on the left hand side. So when price broke those lows as soon as a little bit more before market open, and then that's where we got waited for step 2 and step 3. Step 2 is a pullback to the 13 EMA. 13 EMA is this white line I have here, exponential moving average. The average of the last 13 candles to change life to 13. Now step 3, after the pullback actually taps the 13 EMA, I need the candle to go through it and then reject. So step 3 is a rejection of the 13 EMA. So right here at 9:31, so a minute at the market open, we came up, tapped the 13 EMA, again that white line here, pushed up, and then we rejected. So we got a rejection, and then after that, I wait for that candle to close, and then I'm waiting for my entry with this break of candle. Now for sales, it's the bottom. So at 9:31, this candle closes. I would be waiting for, let me pull out my short tool. I would have been waiting for this bottom to get broken to go for my trade. I would have been waiting for that bottom to get broken. But if the candle does not, if the candle, that candle's bottom does not get broken, and then the next candle closes, then it adjusts and it moves. So as soon as that candle closed, and I did not get a break of candle, this next candle closed, and it's still respecting the EMA. And I waited for that candle's break of candle. Boom. And then, where was TP? I got closed a little. I didn't get out exactly when I called it. Let me see. I might be able to maybe look at messages as well. Okay, so I got out at 22. Boom. So got in that break of candle at 22.4 flat. So boom. Like I said, that break of candle proves there. That's when I got out, and then I was able to, let's see, where was, I don't have my, matter of fact, because this is a trade I sent out to the community, I can look out where exactly I got out by just looking at the old message logs. See, VIP stage, text message, let's see, 241.0 sales, should be in, stop loss at 28.4. Boom, stop loss at 28.4. Stop loss goes above that wick. That's exactly where it was. And then, let's see, hopped in at 2 contracts. My TP should have been 2.5 points. Is that right? Yep. And then boom. So that is the trade I took this morning with the crew there. Was able to capitalize off that. Tomorrow we'll be doing the same thing. Some of us are fresh on the combine. Some of us will be going for a little bit more. Maybe adjust the risk as well. So that's how this morning went. Good day. And after that, the market was kind of moving pretty nice. I think I see a couple of 5-minute setups. I was calling out some sales off the 200 EMA. And then I'm looking at the market now. Again, I'll run through the strategy again real quick, because as I see, just quick glance at the market, do some heat setups. Just missed it. Maybe if I wasn't back testing there, going over the trade, we would have caught some. So step 1, a new lower low or higher high. As you see, price is breaking down. So this is a low that's broken. This is a low that's broken. This is a low that's broken. And so that row just got broken. Step 2, a pullback to the 13 EMA. So let's see. Low created, pulled back. We didn't break a low here, so this one wasn't even valid. But we broke that low again. Pulled back to the 13 EMA. Step 3, a wick rejection off the 13 EMA. So as soon as we tap that 13 EMA, we're looking for break of candle, for that candle to close and respect it, and then break a candle for entry. So just then and there, we could have hopped in sales here. Stop loss above the wick, and then this would have been a nice 1-to-1 trade. And then even better yet, which if I would have had the opportunity to hop in this, I probably would have scaled in, because as soon as that happened, no, TP would have been hit. But as soon as this low was broken, again, a new lower low was created. Step 2, a pullback to the 13 EMA, and again, that's my white line here. Step 3, a wick off the 13 EMA. So we actually got it again for another setup back to back. Now TP wasn't hit on this, and I was going for longer TP, and I see the same setup happening and I'm already entered in. I'll scale in. So if I have the same exact setup on the first setup, that's when I look to scale in. So boom, candles respect the 13 EMA. They close, wick above, and then probably went more forward. More than a 1-to-1, a little more than a 2-to-1. But yeah, that's 2 setups I just through right there. Hopefully it continues, because as you see, we have a new low that was broken. But that's when it gets a little tricky, because let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be the 4th time that the trade is being respected. But we'll see if it rocks with it. And so we'll take it. If so, we will take it. I like the I want to be opposed to hopping into buys. Take some buys off the 200 EMA. Oh no.
Order filled.
See if we could take some leading up into that 13 EMA. If not beyond. Put the 5 minute over here. Might honestly hold this longer too. Sup, Raymond? For you guys that are stopping in here, are you guys traders? If so, you guys trading at the moment, looking at the market, interested in trading? Where you at in your trading trading journey? How do you guys trade? What's the scoop? See, looks like the. See, now the 13 EMA holds. That most definitely should have been on the sell side here, but I believe the buys might hold here. Nice support. Looking at the higher time frames. But if stand corrected, I would not be opposed to reversing, but I think I gotta get it. It's a counter trend trade, so it's a little on the trickier side. Oh yeah, I forgot I learned how to. It was a couple of days ago. Learned how to do polls. Oh. Probably not the best way to ask this, but dropping a poll in the comments. Let me know how you did today. How was everybody's trading day? Drop your answers in the comments. I might reverse this position. See, if stop loss gets hit, I will maybe reverse. Just going off of price action. Or if a candle closes below that 200. So at the moment, not yet. Oh man, not yet. A low has been broken, or a high has been broken. Beginner trader here, fire. So it's like, what's beginner mean? Like, haven't taken the actual trade, or like just learning the trade, or like have a strategy. Have you traded a combine before? How deep or not deep are you? As I watch this trade here, I might get cooked, but the level is indeed holding. So I guess until otherwise. Check real quick, see if we have any news tonight. 4x. Yeah, that candle closes. I'll reverse this position. But the level keeps holding, then there's no reason to. Yep, okay.
Order filled.
Reversing my position. As soon as that EMA got disrespected there. Let me look left to see any gaps. Pockets of liquidity to aim for. We'll look for news. Any news tonight? What's the day? The 10th. Happy 10th of December. Almost Christmas there. No Reddit footer news to worry about. That's fire. That's always good. Oh, we're about to start breaking highs now. Did I get faked out cooked here? Nah, as long as that EMA is being respected. Or it'll be like just like the first one. As soon as this EMA, as soon as the candle closes above it, that's when I'll either A, look to get out earlier, scale out. That'd be my early indicator of if a candle closes above my EMA of the opposite direction I'm trading in. That'd be my early, and that like stop loss hasn't been hit. That's my early indicator just to close the trade. Because more than likely, you just accept that loss there. I was originally in the buys. I like the buys at first. The price started fading that idea. But hey, we could break these highs. I might have to wait for the highs to get broken. Yeah, I might get out early here. See what this candle does. Yep. Okay, so I'm getting out, closing this position. I'm going to wait and see. So when we broke this little high, maybe we get a push up and then a retest to go back up, or we cut cotton chop. Looking at the 5 minute, the 5 minute looks kind of cooked. No, yeah. Nah, facts. Big no. Let's see what this does. See how price reacts at this VWAP. Just looking at the 5 minute. I got the 5 minutes on my left side here. Off to the left. Just looking at it, it looks aki, to say the least. So I'm gonna see if we get price to maybe bounce off this zone here I got drawn up to go back down. We'll see. Maybe not. Any traders in here? Any? Everybody new. I'm gonna play some music. Anybody from anywhere code? That's man. Because if you don't know, I am from East Coast of the U.S. And right now it is snowy, cold, and just man, oh man. To where I have people in my community who are from like Mexico and California, or I don't even know what snow is. I'm like, must be nice. Must be nice a little bit. Okay, we disrespect this zone. And I'll wait for a pullback for catch buys. Oh, okay, I might hop in something small here for sale. See if I can catch a. What is it? Let's see. It might happen. Like I said, it might happen something. Keep the rest the same. 2 micros. See how candles react.
Order filled.
Perfect entry. For what I wanted to be. Where is that? 22. I'm gonna put it at the top of this zone here. 28. This is a cleaner stop loss. The price hits that. It's cooked. It's GG's. I'll take that. Tell them we'll see what it does. And until then, let me find some music to play for myself. You're stopping by. How's so we got some that made money, some that didn't trade. How's everybody's trading day? Any questions as well? Any questions? Trading related, not trading related, strategy related, not strategy related. Experience related, not experience related. Any questions? Let's get comfy. As I stop, I was about to get hit. If that's the case, I'll wait for a clean pullback. Wait for a clean pullback on see if I can get some buys in. Some nice momentum though. Some nice movement. I'll rock with it. Anybody know ball? Any Yachty fans in here? To me, that's non-ball. Stop loss about to get hit. Someone that lost money. Had someone stop by and lost money. That's alright. Always tomorrow. Probably stop loss has not been hit. I wish I'm on downfall here, but nice little 3-bar reversal here to melt. I like that. But if it comes up with a buy opportunity, I'd rather it take me out first before then. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna shoot up. You might as well let me hop in. But if you gonna melt, then just melt. Here we go. Price starting to pick up. Hopefully we get some continuation. I like that. Can we get some continuation?
Order filled.
Yeah, to the upside. So I like this pullback. I want it a little bit more cleaner if I were to reverse my position. Let me see. I'm gonna just put my long position tool. So if I was mentally in this trade, I would have got a break a candle there. Stop loss below. And then aim for this high. Let's get something cleaner. I still got an opportunity to get in. I'm trading micro gold at the moment. So gold. What do you trade? What this day trader 420? Calling people jokers. What this? And it's spelling what's WUTS? What tis? Joker trading. Like the jokes write themselves, eh? You know, I like people like you. We should start a tournament. Because I'm with it. Something you'll learn about me is I am with it. the people who like come on here, slander, talk that talk, hate talk, I'm along in queue, dub. Are you a night trader? Are you a slow markets trader? For this is me. For me, this is slow markets Asian session. Or you just like trade all day? Does anybody in here trade all day? So I know a couple people who do that. Is this your usual strategy? The EMA pullback? Yeah. Yep. No, yeah, if you're interested more in it, I either got loads of content on YouTube for it, and then my second link in the description, GF13, Gold Flow 13 is what I call it, because I trade gold. Trade gold, the flow of the market, using the 13 EMA. You can check that out if you like. It's 5 modules of like pictures, checklists, strategy completely broken down. For the price of just clicking a few buttons. But yeah, Gold Flow 13. Gold Flow, one line, one setup. Price either creates a new higher high or lower low. Once it creates that, that's the turn the direction I'm trading in. After I get that, step 2, pull back to the 13 EMA. Step 3, a wick off that 13 EMA once that candle closes. Then I will be looking for a break of candle. So earlier, before I hopped on, 2 setups happened. So look, price lower low, lower high. Price broke this low, created a new lower low. Pulled back to the 13 EMA, which is this white line. Let me get rid of this real quick. Price pulled back to the 13 EMA. Then step 3, wick rejection off the 13 EMA. And then step 4, I look for a break of candle. So as soon as this candle closed, the candle didn't break. Next candle closed, didn't get a break. And after that candle closed, it broke. That's where I enter as soon as that candle breaks. So I'll place stop orders. Oh, not long position, short position, and then stop loss above the wick, and then take profit varies. Do you use Topstep? Yeah, I'm on Topstep right now. I use Topstep. I use mainly Topstep. Mainly Topstep. I've traded Take Profit, and I traded Apex. I traded Apex for a little bit. All it took for me was to see that consistency rule in the payout area, and yeah, it was GG's from there. I hate consistency rules when trying to get a payout. I don't understand it. I get it, but like, you should strategy on gold, or does it work on other assets? I personally just use it on gold because I've only traded gold. I've seen it work on NQ. I had somebody trading. What's CL? Somebody was trading CL. What is CL? I forgot. Someone was trading the strategy using CL. Did I pass the eval? Have I passed the eval? Yes. Did you pass the eval? No, you could check out. You could check out any of my longer form videos. Just mainly about me passing Topstep combines. Let's see, price is starting to slowly trickle up. So like now we'd be waiting, like I could say price. Realistically, I would not trade this market. I only trade New York open mornings. Like this is my slow market time. So I'd usually just forward testing my strategy. Kind of working on eye coordination with the trades, entries, being patient. So I use this time for crude oil. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I know somebody who traded crude oil using the strategy. So like to me, if there's a pair, and you know when it most moves, that's gonna be the best opportunity to trade it. That's why I don't trade. That's why I don't like. So right now I'm on a practice account, again just to forward test practice, get ready for the morning. Usually my time to back test, go over my trade I took this morning. That's what I use this time for. But I know for gold, the best time to trade it is New York Open, which is the morning for me. So that's when I actually traded. And then just not the. I thought about it this week actually about doing side by side screens, and I'm on the 1 minute as well. Doing side by side screens of NQ and gold, since that's just the same time NQ trades, but just haven't looked at it. Yeah, if you have a pair, you know what time it moves best. And what I mean by best is by good volume, because the whole idea is I'm scalping, so you need something where you can get in, markets moving, trending, and you're hopefully pushing straight to TP. I'm usually not in a good day. I'm pulling on my phone so I don't go back in time. Looking up on TradingView. This morning's trade, I started at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. The setup happened at 9:31. We got in at 9:32, and the trade was over. Let me see. All right, so market opened at 9:30. The setup happened at. Well, step 1 happened a little bit before open. Step 2 happened. The pullback to the 13 EMA happened. Where's my clock at? This is 9:31. At 9:32, 9:33, we got break of candle, and then within that same candle, or a minute after, so less than 2 minutes after entry, stop loss, take profit was hit. That's a great trade idea to use Asian session to forward test and help build patience. Yeah. Because trust me, it'll test you. I missed entry. I just missed this whole trade. I wasn't about to hop in late. It's okay. I wasn't about to hop in late. There's no point. And then sometimes like this, when the market is flat, and when the market's flat, we're usually 200, so this wouldn't be valid. Now I think about it, because that's not the 200, that's the VWAP. But when the 200 is cutting through price, or the 13 EMA is cutting through price, the setup works best off the 200. So I'll have the 13 and the 200 on my screen. When the 200 is close and cutting through price, and I mean like off rip cutting through price, I'll take the setup off the 200. Now if we're trending and we're just like approaching or like coming back to the 200, I'll take it off the 13. Now you can ignore that altogether, because that's just another rule to think about. You can ignore that part altogether and just honestly just wait for the 13. The best strategy works best when the 13 EMA looks vertical. So like this, a few setups. I got 2 clean setups in this area right here, and as you see the white line, it's looking vertical, shooting straight down. Compared to like say the VWAP was the 13 EMA, or right here. Compared to this, when it's cutting through price, you're not gonna find a setup in this, and if you do, please don't take it. You will get cooked. So now we're starting to look a little flat now. So I like to see it look more vertical. I'm gonna take this anyways, just for practice. Because even based off the strategy, I just don't like how flat it looks. In real time, I would have not like this, but price created a new high. Price broke that high with that wick. Pulled back to the 13 EMA. Now I'm waiting for it to respect the 13 EMA. I think we closed a little bit below that 13 EMA. So I'm going to be picky and not take the setup. I didn't like it in the first place. EMA looks like it's starting to cut through. But yeah, that's what I use this time session for. Because I'm not going to get a lot of momentum. Even if the setup's smack, I'm not going to get a lot of momentum like I would in my regular trading time. And then I'd be more sick if I took a trade here, and then the next morning came, and I was like, if I was patient, I would end up smacking that trade, because I most definitely have had it before, which has made me slow down on on trading this time. This one is not it. Check out the poll if you haven't already. How did everybody's trading day go? Trading morning, day, evening, trading session. How did everybody's trades go? And then for the traders that are in the chat, how do you trade? What do you trade? What's everybody trading? How do they trade? When do you guys trade? Drop some game or some ball knowledge on how you trade. I like hearing how other people see the market. If you're trading right now, what are you looking at? What are you trading? That guy earlier said he was in a long one in Q. How's that trade playing out? Yeah, so it's a good idea. I avoided this trade because we got entry, but I could just tell the EMA was starting to look a little flat. Like this moment, there would be no setup. We're not even close to the 200. The 200 is this orange line is my view up, which I don't take setups off that. 200's down here, so it looks like if anything, we're looking like we're about to scoop back up, get some momentum to the upside. But also, if you look at the view up, trade mostly in Q, bet trade ICT concepts. Which ICT concepts? Because like I'm not an ICT trader. I've seen maybe one ICT video, and it was like a motivational video. And then obviously ICT is ICT. Everybody knows ICT. So like I understand it a little bit. So like I understand fair value gaps. I don't know what order blocks are, but I'm pretty sure that's ICT. Or orb. I don't know that's order blocks. ORB. I think that's order blocks. That sounds about right. But isn't it like a turtle soup or silver bullet or it's SMTs? I've heard of SMTs. I heard of what else? I don't know. There's a lot of that. That ICT bull playbook, which is fire because you can have a playbook. I have a playbook of my own. I got about 3 setups I can pull if needed. So this was a 200. So this orange line was a 200. Would have been buys here. Would have got some drawdown a little bit, and then would have shot up. Oh, it's so many. No, yeah, that's what I mean. Man, I probably didn't even name them. It's fair value gaps. It's inverse value gaps, and ICT is. I know ICT got that playbook is deep. What concepts do you trade? But I studied the 2024 mentorship. Okay. See, like, is that like a whole different, like, is that like its strategy? Like if someone was like, all right, I traded the 2024 mentorship, it's like that's what that strategy would be called. I don't know. So what do you look for? All right, we'll start there. What's your rules for trading, or what's your confluences? See, this is a little bit more cleaner. Price created a new higher high. The 5 minute is chopped though. 5 minutes we got straight wicks. Which you can see on here. Huge wick. Push up. Huge wick. Push up. Huge wick. Push up. Huge wick. But price created a new higher high. Step 2, pull back to the 13 EMA, which we just did there. Step 3, break of candles. You know, this candle push all the way up here. And it's still respected at 13 EMA. Break a candle would be up here. But I put it there just in case, because I mean, respecting my rules, that's what it would be. But 9 times out of 10, this candle's gonna close by the minute, and then I would hurry up and move my entry down. So keep an eye on that. Boom.
Order filled.
Okay, almost missed entry there, and then stop loss below the wick. I'll go for a 1-1. That's what we're doing. We'll watch price and then add a 1-1. If we get a 1-1, I'll scale out one position, and then I'll use the. If you've been in the last lives, I've been having a field day with the trailing stop. The trailing stop using the take points and all that. Fire tool by Topstep. W edition. Unless we're just gonna get cooked here. This is one of those nights. It should be like that sometimes. That's alright. Look at the higher time frame. See now that broke a new high. This was for me to scale in. This would have pushed up a little bit more. Broke this wick here after entry. So boom. So this is like see if I can draw it out. Maybe not. Where's my? Okay. I guess I'll use this. So price after entry entered here. Price would have shot up, broke this high. Came, tapped the 13 EMA. Stop loss it. Tapped the 13 EMA. And then would have shot back up. I would have waited for break of candle to scale in. Hopefully you can understand that drawing. I wish copywriting music or copywriting and get my videos banned wasn't a thing. Cause I got a banger in my ear right now. I can't even share that. See, just for the practice and F of it, I might hop in buys here. If we can break a candle. Or see if it pulls back maybe a little bit more. See if I can break a candle. If I don't get break a candle, see if it pulls back a little bit more. It's a 13. That's a 13. It's a VWAP. Because at the moment we haven't broken a low, and we haven't closed below VWAP. So until then, nothing is telling me to sell. So like if this candle closes below VWAP, then I'm like, okay, you know. Now I start feeling comfortable looking for sales. But until then, until otherwise proven, either way, I'm looking at the 5 minute. Again, I'm on gold. I got the 1 minute here, and then over to my left, I have the 5 minutes double screen. And if you can see the 5 minute for yourself, it looks chopped. And when I say chopped, I mean like 0 trades should probably be taken. So that candle's gonna close fire. So that candle close below. See, now I'll be looking for something off the. See, your price was to rock around, play off my 13 EMA here. If I get that, I'll be hopping to some sales. And Trent 1700. like a good neighbor. Some nice volume. I'm liking this. I can always get down with the pickup. Cause now I'm just waiting for a nice clean pullback. Unless we tap this 200 EMA, want to shoot back up, but if not, let's maybe get something like we got over here. Let's see. So this is my 200 EMA. See how it reacts around here. It's about to make trend traders happy. Trend line traders happy. Not break that low. So now if we could break these lows and close under the 200, then the sales are inevitable. For look for a sell opportunity, but until then, we're supposed to. One close. Let me see. I make this smaller, just in case it's not in frame. I want to see price close below. I'll box it. Let's see price close either near or below these lows. So we'll draw it over. To close like in this area. And then come back and tap the 13 EMA so I can hop in. Perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. So boom, we got a nice clean low broken. Obviously some momentum in the market. Now I'm just waiting for a pullback to my 13 EMA, which is that white line all the way up here. That'll just make the pullback even more cleaner. Once I get that price to pull back and tap that, then I will look for wick off of it, respecting that area. Let price tell me that it wants to continue back in trend direction of the sales. This is perfect market conditions for what I want to see and hop in. Being patient. Now it's from here, it's just being patient, sitting on hands and wait for a pullback. No. Anybody looking at anything themselves? For me, I'm just patiently waiting on my hands now for a pullback. For any traders in the chat at the moment, you guys currently looking at any markets? Or if you are looking at gold as well, or what are you seeing? What's your thoughts? If you're not trading and you're close to a chart, what do you hop on it? I'm just looking at my screen. What do you think? See, this is a break and retest off the lows. Do we break these lows? Here's the lows. Do we break it? Are we pulling back now? And continue to push down from here. Possibility to build a case off of that. Me personally waiting for that pullback. But I could see the break and retest right here. Playing out. But I just need a little bit more of a pullback. Maybe like one or two more decent sized candles. Or the slowdown's not even bad either. Let the 13 EMA catch up. Respect it. And then some more melt. Let's get some Brent here. Oh, not Brent. How's everybody's night, evening, morning going? If you're just stopping by, I got the poll there. Let me know how you guys' trading day went. Did you make money, lose money, break even, didn't trade? Win, lose, break even, didn't even hop in. How did everybody's morning go? Or trading period go? See, okay, that break and retest is looking even more cleaner. The way this 5 minute is lining up. In my head, I was about to say I'm about to hop in just for the fun of it. Just for the love of the game. But I'm going to sit on my hands a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Maybe get an keep going. Maybe get an opportunity to hop in. See, bro, looks like it's about to melt. That might be TP right there. I don't know how big of the. No. TP would have been. I'm super scalping this. That would be. So it looks like the break and retest called out is playing out quite well. Yeah, we broke the lows. Pulled back to it a little bit, created a top, and now we're shooting down a little bit. As I'm still patiently waiting for a pullback to the 13 EMA. Getting some sales, get my sell opportunity. I mean, I'm not sure it went back this far. I need to tighten it. Here we go. Might get a pullback here. I have a sweatshirt on and I'm still cold. That's what the snowy weather does to you. The bright side is you can sleep so good. What about there? A couple more minutes. Matter of fact. So close to that 13 EMA. Again, just patiently sitting on my hands, waiting for that to tap. Because their price wants to keep leaving us. Keep leaving me before I even get the opportunity to hop in. Let me see. And then all part of the game. This is the maker. This is really the make or break part of the game. How long can you sit on your hands before your setup pops up? Do you get FOMO hopping too early? Because there's opportunity to hop in too early. I guess I wouldn't really. There's no revenge trade. I guess it's FOMO. Do you get FOMO and are you impatient? Trade too early. Price could just keep shooting down, or price could shoot right up through this 13 EMA, not allow for entry. It would have been. That's what you look at it and say it is what it is. Got me one of the top sayings to say in trading. It is what it is. Speaking of, I dropped a video today. Go ahead, check it out. It's the 6 biggest things I've learned trading this year. Been trading for a little bit, so it's not just lollygag or whoop-de-doo information. Take a little bit, check that video out after this or right now. The 6 biggest things I've learned trading in 2025. I almost said 2026. In 2025. And I promise you probably have not heard of maybe all 6, honestly. But for sure, I would say 5. 5 out of the 6 are new, unique, and different, and game changers. Every single one of them, honestly. Check that video out if you got the chance. Put it in your watch later. And after we're all tied up here, go ahead and give that a go. Alright, here we go. Approaching that 13 EMA. Let me get rid of this box here. Look a little cleaner. So you got a new low. Boom, broke this low. So the price broke this low. We got a new lower low. We're tapping the 13 EMA. Okay, we're going through the 13 EMA. But at this moment, so step 2, we got to tap to the EMA, pull back to the 13 EMA. Now we see step 3, which would be a wick off the 13 EMA. Which, with 5 seconds left, unless this candle goes something crazy, it doesn't look likely. And boom. So as soon as that candle closed above, waxed the setup. And from here, we would be looking for a new lower low. Would be the safer setup to look for because we're already melted down pretty far. Now for the love of the game, if we come to this 200 EMA, this will be my final patience test here. If we pull back to just 200 EMA, which is the yellow line on the screen, right there in the middle. And if we respect that, then I will look for sales. So I will wait patiently for that. Our last opportunity for something to shake in this market. But I don't get it. It's probably about the 6th yawn. And yawns are contagious, so apologize if you see me yawning, you're yawning yourself. So my sign. My body telling me it's time to decompress. But I want to see if I can catch a little bit, catch a little something. Today's Wednesday, 2. See a little bit more of a pullback. 9:30 right around the corner. Maybe get some momentum off of that. Let's see. What do we get left here? See, this candle creates a new low off of this. Then at that would be the point where I'd be like, alright, it might be a little cut. Topstep. I'm currently on Topstep at the moment. Currently on Topstep. What firms do you trade or are trading? Currently trading? Firms. Are you currently trading? You may recommend anything besides Topstep. See, I like to take profit, and then they raised their price to, instead of it was no fee 40 and it was like $90 for 25K account, and then now it's like no fee 100 or something like that, where you sort of I guess get a discount, but it's like 100 for an account, 105 or something for a 25K account, and then you get your money back after you get a payout, which isn't horrible, but you know. Rather just go to Topstep, pay the same amount, because I mean that's a 90 funding. Somebody else said funding ticks. That is not the first time I heard that, funding ticks. Okay, so if you traded Topstep, why do you like funding? Or if you traded funding ticks, or if not, why do you like funding ticks? Or how would you compare it against Topstep? If you had to sell me on going to funding ticks, what would you tell me? That would be like, oh yeah, maybe funding ticks is the one. Because that's not the first time I heard someone say funding ticks. Because to me, that's like Topstep. Man, I feel like I could easily make the case of why you should trade Topstep. Easily, just like the risk settings, the now the no activation fees, but then you still have the opportunity to or option to do regular. But the biggest thing with Topstep is the risk settings and being able to lock out. So compared to that, just those bonuses right there. Why funding ticks? I just realized I was two different people. So still _FM. What firm do you trade? And then it's clumsy. I traded Topstep, but they moved to Project X. Funding ticks has no activation fee for the same rules. Okay, so what do you mean by same rules? You mean like for like a 50K account, 3,000, 50%, whatchamacallit? So it's for a 50K account, how much is what's the pricing? Because that's fire to an activation. How much is for a 50K? I'm looking it up, and then what account size do you use? Because you might not even use a 50K account. Which one do you use? Use code FT to get 20% off as an existing user, or 30% off of your first purchase. So I would get 35% off. So I want a 50K account. And then what's the difference from what is this? Zero and Pro Plus. Okay, so let me see. So I'm looking at a 50K account for first time users. See, it's 126 times. So I'm looking at minus 126. So I'm looking at an $80 50K account. Okay, that's fire. Profit target is less. It's $500 left. See, 40% consistency rule. I use a 50K. They offer 25K. You can pay like $89 per. Okay. No, I'm looking at it. So I'm looking at I'm currently looking at the 50K account. If I were to buy one right now, it'd be 80 with the 35% off first time. So the profit target is less. It's only 25K, which is nice. Max trailing student loss. So that's about the same. So the drawdowns the same. No daily loss. 3 minimum trading days. That's not bad at all. trying to go for 2,500. That's probably what I'll go for anyways. Maximum trading days 30. Okay, so just like renewal. And 40% consistency. Master rewards every 5 trading days at 90% split. Okay. And then max contracts 4. Okay. And then you could pay. Okay, you could pay less. I keep saying that. Okay, a lot. Pro Plus is eval. The master account. Alright. Pro Plus is eval. Live. So I have to do end of day. I gotta do end of day. You do what type of trilling do you use? Because you could use live or end of day. I got it for me. Depends how their live is. Because if it's like, see, for take profit, once you get funded, it's live, realized, and unrealized. And that unrealized, I've been cooked before. So I guess I could do live. And then you could change the weekly reward cap. Start with 3K. So let me look at my math now. I'm doing it this way. And again, I'm looking at funny ticks. So 111 times 35% equals. Oh. $38 minus 111. So I'm looking at a $73 account, 50K. And then you get a quicker profit target. 40% consistency rule. So with 40% consistency rule, 2,500. But you have to trade 3 days anyway. So the way I would trade, I like end of day. Yeah, that's what I would prefer. Man, gold is just moving nice at the moment. So 2,500 profit target divided by 3. That would be. So I would aim about. So you could aim for about 840 a day, 840 to 850 a day. And then on that third day, you'd be funded. If say you go 3 for 3, on that third day you're funded. And it's nice. That's nice. Polo G, sup? Polo G fan, what it do? No, but yeah, I would go end of day as well. That live, because if it's unrealized, if it's realized live, I won't be too shabby because I'd say I take 1 trade a day, win or lose. You know, at the point it wouldn't really rely, it wouldn't matter. But if I take 2 trades a day, that's wouldn't matter anyways. Cause I trade, the way I trade is 1 win and I'm done. I'm 1 and done. If I lose the first one, win the second, I'm done. If I lose 2 in a row, I'm done. So after that second trade, anyways, it'll be over. For $850 a day, yeah, no, that's exactly how I would trade it. $850 a day, easiest way to pass. Facts. That's how I trade Topstep and take profit trader. See, now Topstep's easy, especially with the no activation fees, $1,500, and you're funded, which is fire. Now take profit trader with them, if you ever traded with them on a 25K account, you have to trade a minimum of 5 days. Profit target 1,500, and they're stricter on, like, you gotta like follow those numbers exact. And then on top of that, what is it? Yeah, I think that's all it is. It's 1,500. So for that, I go 750, and then I just take $1 trades the rest of the days for 3 more days, and then I'm funded. But no, yeah, that's if you can just break down the math, reverse engineer the math. What's the fastest way you could pass? Understand your win rate. If you got a high win rate, and you know you just wait for that A+ setup, you could go for 850 for 3 days, get funded, be chilling. How long did it take you to become profitable? This is like, it's the same question of how long I've been trading. Trading. 1 sec, I'm pulling up I either say putting on my trading log. I have a trading log where I've tracked every single trade I've taken from the jump. I say 3 years. 3. Took me a little longer. I started out in Forex. It's 3 or 4. So I started in, I don't even count this. So I started in 2022, but I traded for a month, and it wasn't real trading. I'm talking about. I wish I can show you from now on, like for the last 2 or 3 years, I have a picture of every single trade that I've taken. But that first year, I don't. I know what I traded though, what day. But I took my first year. No, that's the wrong year. My first year, I took 30 trades total, so I don't even count it. That's not even a year. And then I took a break because I just put money in, traded. I put 50 lines on the screen, and if something hit, and it was like dollars, like I was 94 cents, $2, $3, 99 cents. So I didn't count that. So I count really 2023 is when I picked it back up and started taking it a little bit more serious. And then 2025, this March, is when I started to see a return. So those first 2 years, 2023, 2024, I was trading. Even the first year, January of this year, I was trading Forex, prop firms. Let's see, Smart Prop Trader, Blue Guardian, and all that. That's where I started out. Those are the trenches I started out. And then in March, I started trading futures on Topstep. I understood the game right away. Same thing. It was a little better because of no spreads. And then from then, I made my first payout on Topstep in March, trading futures. And then I think the next month after that, I've been funded since. I don't think I got a payout for another couple months after that. And from now, I'm just on and off. A lot of people are different, man. I have been trading since 2020. Didn't touch any profit till this year. Yeah. Part of the journey. It really just love the game. My brother trades as well. We say it all the time. It's like, man, we might be losing, but we know we're not gonna quit. So, cause the love of the game, trading is fun. I think that's the difference of also how long you'll last. Cause it's fun. It's like a grown up's game. And once you finally start doing right and get consistent with it, you can make money. It's just I guess you get side effects is the word that keeps coming to my head. There's another word for it. It's just a perk of getting good at the skill. But the skill in itself is more fun than the money part. But obviously I want to make money as well. But just trading itself is fun to me. You get to see stuff like this. You get to see 1 minute candles melt out of nowhere. And then you just get more into the economy. Like I was good in school, but school was not my favorite. Especially history and like economics and stuff was not mine. Was not me. But then I just start trading and it's like now I'm an economic head. Macro, micro. What's moving the market? What's happening over there in Australia? What's happening in I'm in the US, what's going on? What's the president doing? All types of stuff. But it's like after year 2, you're like, I'm in too deep. Gotta keep going to see. Facts. Got to see it through. No, I'm in. So I'm not. I wouldn't even say I'm. So, all right. I help people in my community pass their Topstep combines fast, get funded fast, because I've done it multiple times. That's something I can feel comfortable doing with my eyes closed type of thing. So since I started trading Topstep in March, every single week, unless like I keep a funded account and I just don't want to trade, I got funded. Every week I wanted to get funded, I need that week funded. So that's a skill I've learned and could consistently do. So I feel comfortable teaching that. Now consistently pulling payouts and being like profitable turn over turn, I don't feel comfortable teaching people that. So that's what I don't promise or don't teach. So that's a monster in itself of trying to turn that leaf as well, so I can start doing it. Cause I can like once in a while, maybe the rate I'm going, maybe every other month or like every 2 months, depends. It's spotty. My payouts are spotty, but I get payouts. But then it's like I'm trying to get to the point where I'm pulling the payout month after month after month, consistently type of thing, 1 to 2. So my next yeah, so like go like next year just one at a time, then two at a time, and then allocation, stacking accounts, all that fun stuff. But yeah, but I was saying that because you were saying how after year 2 you're just like you're in too deep. Man, like I said, it's year 3 for me. And I hit. Oh man, keep it. No, I appreciate it, and good luck to you as well on your journey. Good luck to you as well. Stop by anytime. Let me know how you're doing. Keep me updated. Any questions? Either me or someone in the chat who's been in it for a little bit got questions for you. When I'm ready, I'll come back to learn to get funded for sure. Appreciate the sub. No, for sure. Hopefully, by the time you get back, I'm leveled up to where I'm consistently getting payouts as well, and then I'll take you to Motherland as well. But yeah, at the moment, sometimes I still gotta have red weeks, and it's like, man. But goes back to my video that I have pinned. One of the biggest things I learned in 2026 is having low risk. Low risk will keep you in the game. Now, it might not be low risk means low reward, but you just gotta zoom out a little bit. It's like low reward for me on the funded account. I'm going for 150 a day to 200 a day. It might not look like a lot because you're comparing it to people, but 150 and 200 a day is, it's nice. But you gotta zoom out, unless you have to just zoom out, take a deep breath, and look at it. So, yeah. Year 2, I was like, yeah, this is it. When this gotta work, I was terrible. Yeah, nah. I feel it. I don't even remember my last year. I don't even remember my year 2 like that. I just know I don't even think, and here's the thing, I started in Forex. I don't wish I had my worst enemy. I don't know how people was getting, and it was like the rise of the prop firms. Oh my goodness, I've never gotten funded. I'll say I never gotten funded on a Forex account. I just could not get it because you have to get because the way it worked was phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1 you had to get 12%. Phase 2 you had to get like 5 or 8%, and then you finally funded. I would look at that 12% and knew I had to climb a giant. Just never got there. To where Topstep you can get funded easy, and then if you just lock in, stay patient, don't let greed get the best of you, you get a payout. Which I've been able to do a couple times. Like I said, I'm trying to get it consistently, but man, no. But my year 2, that's how my year 2 was going. So what is this year 3 for you as well, or year 2? Or what year? Oh no, this is year 4. You said you started in 2020 or year 5. This is year 5 for you. Not fire. Fire. So if you don't mind, what's the biggest thing? What's the biggest thing you learned this year trading? I traded US 30, lost 6,000. Lost 6,000. Show you this much. I was hot, but I needed my lick back, so I kept going and kept losing. No, back. I felt up, and that'd be the thing. You lose money. That's how these prop firms get you. You spend so much getting prop firms, and it's like there's no point quitting now. I might as well keep going, get my payouts, get my money back. Run them back for what they hit me for. But no, yeah, losing 6,000 US 30. It'd have been. I've had some losing days. That probably hit a little bit like that. That was probably a day that hit crazy. But all right, so yeah, this is year 5 for you. What's drop some game for us. Going into year 5, what you learned this year? What you learned this year? What's the biggest thing that's helped you this year? And then going into 2026, what's one thing you want to improve on, or some advice? Drop some game for us. You consider an OG? Well, it's for me. I don't want to call you Unc because I don't know how old you are, but consider the OG to me. in the field, or you got more experience, years of experience, so you might learn something new. If you had the patience, bro. Patience is your best friend. If you doubt, I don't know. But he said, patience, bro. Patience is your best friend. If you doubt the setup, don't take it because you already lost. Facts. Facts. No, I appreciate it. That's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite concepts of trading. I say it like this: trading. Cause to go piggyback off of that. I'll take. Nah, I appreciate it. No, but yeah, patience. Patience is patience. All trading is patience. Because we all have a setup. We probably all trade different setups. But looking back at it, it probably took me maybe not long to learn my setup. Because all it is at the end of the day is pattern recognition. Easiest part. From there, it's just patience. Patience is king. Is everything. Patience is key. I say it. I'm saying this. In trading, you get, what does that say? You get paid. You get paid to get patient, or what is something like that. Trading is like the one thing you get paid for being patient, or be patient and let the market pay you, or something like that. I have a saying. I'll say it at the end. I forget. But no, yeah. If you're just patient, everything fades away. You having FOMO because you're not patient. You're revenge trading because you're not patient to wait for another good setup. You over trading, you're not patient for wait for another good setup. What else people? Greed. You're greedy because you're not patient to wait for setups over time to let the compound effect get to it. Facts. Patience. It pays. Exactly. The profits are in patience. I thought about get that tatted on me. I got no lie. It look be stupid, and that's why I haven't got it. But facts, profits are in your patience. Legit, any type of problem you have with trading, if you just have patience, you'll be alright. But it's easier said than done, obviously, because anybody who is not a profitable, consistent trader is because they aren't patient. So it's find patience. Any strategy, I won't say any. Most strategies work for the most part, so you can just be patient. And then it's even looking at the bigger picture, because people like, when I say people, I mean me included, because I sometimes go against it and fight it or half fought it and got over it. But patience in your journey. People get into trading and want to make money fast, or catch a dollar this week or next week, or they get funded to start the new combine evaluation or on that live account. Then they forget that even if this journey took another 5 more years, so someone was like in 10 years to be a profitable great trader, you might as well just be patient and wait till then, because every day 24 hours is 24 hours. Rushing won't get you there any quicker. Greed comes from impatience. Facts. I'm going to this. We work 40 hours a week for what? $1,000. Why not wait that hour for that setup to get you 400? The math don't math. Facts. Now that's another thing about trading. I remember I was talking to somebody last week, and they were talking about how they were down $80, and just reading that text, it made two things popped in my head. Him saying he was down 80. The first that popped in my head, I was like, "Oh, okay, he only down to 80. That's slight. In trading world, that's easy comebacks." But when you really zoom out, it's just like, dang. If somebody came up to me and was like, it took $80 out of my pocket, I'd be hot a little bit, Anybody be in the world be hot a little bit. Somebody came up to you and just took 80. So trading does mess with your mindset of money a little bit. But no, yeah, if you see yourself up, can't be greedy. It's a funny and fun game in the day. Yeah. But it's a everyday in life, every day is a school day, and in trading, every day is a school day. Every day you wake up and you'll learn something new. Gotta love it. Gots to love it. Alright, I'm not getting any setups. I mean, in trading, we've grown the idea that money is not real. Yeah. Facts. Especially over time. Like, you're in year 5, I'm about to be in year 4. Seeing the numbers on the screen for so long, it really. That's why I like conversations like this, because now it just snap something in my head. Like, bro, when I see myself up a couple hundred, don't be. It's alright to wait for to take profit or something like that, but don't be. It's alright to get out a little early and take profit type of thing. Don't be greedy. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't be. Try getting out early once in a while if I'm up nice, cause I've done it. I'm a victim of it. Be up. I'm in a training tournament, and I was in drawdown, and I already knew I'm getting cooked, but I was up like 4,000, and I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna hold a little bit more. Now again, it was a tournament, all simulated money. But like if I would have just took that profit, I would have been closer from not being in drawdown. I think I would have been break even about that point, or I would have been like 1,000 away from break even or something like that. But the whole concept of it could make a little bit more. This could shake. Greed got to me. I think the trade ended up reversing back to break even. Yeah, the snap out, look out, zoom out a little bit. yeah. But yeah, to zoom out a little bit and understand that if someone was waving this money in front of your face, I would not take it. But yeah, that's how my goals. My goals nowadays are not to make a lot. And I got this from just watching videos from pros and high level like Wall Street traders. The first goal was 200 a day. At 200 a day, at the end of the month you're up 4,000. That's just paying for the majority of people, unless you got crazy bills or living somewhere insane. $200 a day, $4,000 into the month. That's bills, nice membership, wherever, gym, movies. You're living life. You're a little bit comfortable. Groceries, eating out, maybe splurge on something here and there. But it's $200 a day. That's not something in the trading world. In real life, it sounds a little bit a lot mindset, but in the trading world, $200 a day, we should all be able to kind of pull that in or get to the spots where we can get that. Let's focus on that. It's just a little more profit gremlin. Facts. Oh man. No, I could tell. I could sit here all night and tell you stories about. I remember I was on a combine once. For the day goals, aiming for 1,500. I think I got two. I'll tell this one. I was in 5 contracts, going crazy on gold. Take profit 1,500. I got out, but price spiked to TP, and the way it spiked is I got cooked with fees and I just got cooked. So take profit got hit for 1,500, but because it spiked and what is it? Not spread, but I forget what the word is. It's a little late for me. But long story short, it only took profit of 1,300, and I was 200 away from like my daily goal, and just a little bit more profit, gremlin, like you say. Yeah, just so you know, I blew that. I ended up blowing that account shortly after that. Just going for it. I just needed 200 more. Just needed 200 more. Yeah, I ended up paying probably 200 more in evaluation fees just for that one. But yeah. Be content. First goal, 200 a day. Again, end of the month is 4,000. If you're in the Topstep account, 50%, that's 2,000. That's still not bad. That gives you an opportunity to reinvest. And so you can copy trade 2 accounts. 50%. Really get your 4,000. Reinvest again, start leveling up. But yeah, just 200 a day, I feel like is manageable for everybody. And depending on what your risk is and everything, you don't get too greedy with that. Hopefully your risk is low, so you're not going crazy. Yes, I trade. That's all I trade. New York. Well, I trade this I'm trading Asian session now, but this is like my back testing, forward testing type of thing. But yeah, I only trade New York. I trade New York Open, or I start trading that New York Open. Yeah, I'm guessing you do as well. And if you like anybody in this, I have my community link in the description. If you want to join the VIP crew and trade with me live and the crew and everything at New York Open in the mornings, need assistance, passing your Topstep combines fast, you can check that out. First link in the description. You can check that out there. Or if you just want to join the free Discord, join the free session, just pop in, chat once in a while, know when I'm going live or whatnot, because I think my notification goes off in there. Second link in the description, GF13. It's my free strategy breakdown, so you get access to my strategy. But if you don't need that, it also gives you access to the Discord for free there. So if you're interested in that, you can join through there. Do you go live? I might join up. Yeah. So I live trade. Like I said, I live trade with the crew in the mornings there. And then I'm trying to get in the habit of it's hard because sometimes I go out in my night times or get busier. I'm trying to get in the habit of being consistent. Well, like I said, I have been consistent going live during this hours. I prefer this hours for like combos like this, cause like especially if we trade different times or something like that. Pop through the live at night if you see me live, cause I'm not really. I'm on the practice account right now. It's my practice account, so I'm just BS trading, chatting like this, watching the market, forward testing. So yeah, so like to make it easier, you could either, like I said, you could second link, or you could first link join the VIP, or second link get the strat and then join the free community that way, or you can hit subscribe, turn on post notifications, and then whenever I'm live, come kick it with me. Help me kill time a little bit, make these go a little bit faster. Time flies when you're having fun. Before I know it, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was 30 minutes before what it actually is now. I'm Eastern Standard Time. It's going on 10 o'clock. I thought it was way earlier than that. If you ever need cord mods, I'm in. I got experience with moderation and bots, etc. Okay, I will remember that when I do. Now, yeah, the community. Again, first link in the description. We're going slowly but surely. Got some dogs in there at the moment. Some people that are hopefully get funded. He was good, gang. Appreciate it. Yo, what's good, gang? I'm pretty sure you meant yo instead of you. What's up? What it do? No, yeah, hit. I guess the easiest way is sub. What it do? The easiest way is just to hit sub, post notices, and if I'm live, come kick it with me. Chat it up. I usually hop on here. As soon as I hop on, I'd say what's up, and then I'd go over my morning's trade, and then at that moment, you can go over you can hop on whatever you were trading, go over that. Yeah, so it's top of the hour for me. It's time for me to de-escalate, start getting ready for bed to trade in the morning. With that being said, my fellow traders, my guys, my gals, I was washing clothes. Just killed my timer. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm here. Like I said, I'm trying to get consistent every night. So just come through for sure. All right, guys, that's a wrap for today's session. Whether you took a trade, set up, or sat on your hands, or just showed up, that's what matters the most, because every rep counts, especially the mental ones and all the great conversations we have. If you got value from the stream, please hit that like button and subscribe if you don't, so you don't miss the next live. And if you want to take things further, trade live with me and the crew, get weekly breakdowns, and follow the exact process I use to pass my Topstep combines fast, the first link in the description is where you can join MTF. If you want the complete breakdown of the strategy I asked you use on these lives, GF13, that's the second link in the description. And if you're brand new to trading and still learning the foundation, the 0 to 1 guide is in the third link in the description. And to cut months off your trading curve, just take you 0 to 1. Simple. Protect your capital, Stay patient and let the market pay you for waiting. We'll talk about that today. Fire convos in the chat. Appreciate every single one of you for being in here tonight. I'll see you on the next live. I should be live tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, last live for tomorrow night should be live here. Remember to trade smart, stay disciplined, and keep stacking good decisions. Good luck to everybody if you're trading tonight still. Good luck if you're trading tomorrow. Good luck. Everybody have a good night, morning, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Safety, and finish the week strong. Catch you guys in the next